Hello, it's Sight or Jessica. I'm here with the second part of the Taylor Swift BJD tag. But first, before I get onto that, I wanted to show this. This is Cernunos, my Granado Titan Awen, and he is sitting. He is sitting up without being propped. This is big. So I'm very, very happy. Ooh, look at him. Woo! So he will join us today while we go over the last questions in this tag. Okay, so number 6, because I think we finished with number 5 last time. Number 6, everything has changed. Which one of your dolls has gone through major character changes, whether it be story or looks or both? So I haven't had any of my dolls long enough for their characters to go through, I think, radical changes that my characters in the long run have. But I probably would say, as far as looks go, the doll that has gone through the most radical changes in looks would be Scarlet, who wasn't Scarlet for a very long time. She didn't have a character. I had her dressed when she came. I had an outfit ready for her. It was a pink corset and skirt, and she had this very tight curled poofy pink wig that came from that I actually ordered from Lily Cat, that came with her, and she wasn't Scarlet, that's for sure. And I didn't have a character for her. I had a hard time finding inspiration. I just didn't know. I knew that she was a beautiful doll that I had wanted, and that I had really, really wanted a Constantine, but I just could not figure out what to do with her. So once that she got this red corset and these gold horns from my friend, Miss Mantis, then Scarlet was born. And then her whole style and fashion, her personality just came in a rush after that. So she's been through, I'll see if I can find an old picture of how she used to look and put it up. But she has been through some big changes as far as her looks were. So let's see. No, Siri, I don't want to talk with you. I just want the questions. Okay. Number 7, you belong with me. What is your current Grail doll? So, I mean, that's tough. I would probably say that the 2 incoming dolls that I have incoming in are dolls that I really, really want and are kind of grails. I have the Sleep Wealth Vanessa doll, and then I have a Twiggling Ingenue coming in. Those I could consider grail dolls. I'm very, very excited to have those. I guess another doll that I would say that I really want is, I want a centaur doll, an MSD size centaur most likely, and I really, really, really liked Soul Doll's. It was El Helio. I'm not going to pronounce it right, but she had a pink body, and you could get her with these long kind of elf ears, and I really like that doll. And so I think at some point I will try to get her. But or a Lutz centaur. I mean, I really want an MSD centaur. I guess as far as grails go, that might be it. But I mean, the important ones, as far as that I have characters for, those ones are, I'm working on those and have an incoming. So I don't know, the grail thing, I'm not sure what that means. I have dolls that I want, dolls for different reasons. So okay, we'll move on. Number 8, Forever and Always. Which doll couple of yours is your fave? Well, I think right now probably my favorite doll couple is again is Alondra and Scarlet. I think I spend the most time at this point thinking about their story, and actually physically playing with their dolls because they're just such pretty dolls. I like to change their clothes and pose them, and so they're probably getting the most attention from me right now. I really like those two. They're so pretty. So Alondra and Scarlet. Number 9, come back, be here. Which doll will you never get rid of? I like all of my dolls at this point, but I don't want to get rid of any of them. But who is my favorite? That's really hard. That's tough. My doll chateau, Christina, is Danu. I probably will never ever get rid of her. And my Lily Cat dolls, I probably will never ever get rid of them. But that's a tough question. I know I'm supposed to just choose one. I can't. Oh, come back here. Let's see. Number 10, teardrops on my guitar. What Dolly related incident made you cry, good or bad? I don't know if I've had like anything super bad happen. I had some frustrating things like like when my doll pen was supposed to be delivered and the tracking said that it was at the post office, but it wasn't going to be delivered until tomorrow. And I tried to call the post office to see if I could go pick it up. And they said that I could, and I went to go pick it up. And when I got there, they said, no, it's on a packing tray. We can't get it for you. So I went home. And when I got home, there on my door was a delivery slip, and I had missed it. So I was pretty unhappy right then. I was able to I went to the post office before it closed later that afternoon, and they were able to get my doll for me then. But I was not happy with the post office that day because I spent my whole day going back and forth to the post office. So that was I was probably near tears just because I was so angry. But I got my doll and everything turned out okay. So it wasn't like some travesty or anything. It was just this moment of frustration. So, number 11, shake it off. Name an instance where someone hated on you. Be nice. And I think she said don't mention names and things like that. Well, I guess I think again I'm pretty lucky there so far. I haven't had anybody hate on me that I know of, publicly or anything. I think that's kind of sad that has to be a question that maybe a lot of people would have that, where they've been hated on. But I can't think of anything. Maybe people are talking behind my back. I don't know. I try not to look for those things. I'm better not knowing. Number 12, bad blood. Pick your dolls that have the best rivalry. I think there's a few rivalries. There's probably the rivalry between the Pixies and their rivalry with Lear, which is probably a kind of amusing, and it can be funny, though I don't know. Poor little Bella is still in that trunk. No one has found her yet, so she's still there in that trunk. So that rivalry is still going on. The other rivalry that probably comes to my mind would be between Cernunnos and Lear when it comes to Danu, though at this point, probably Cernunnos does not take Lear very seriously as a rival. And if he ever does, if he ever takes him seriously as a rival or somebody who actually could possibly compete for Danu's actual dedication and devotion, then it's going to be really bad news for Lear. I'll just say that. So, well, again, I'll leave you with another little cliffhanger. All right, we did that. We did the questions, and that took 9 minutes. So I'm glad I split that into two. I know a lot of people have already done this tag because it's an older one, and I'm not going to tag anyone because I know a lot of people have. But if you haven't done it and you want to do it, please do. I love hearing everybody's responses, and I think it's fun. So, all right, thanks as usual for watching my videos. Really appreciate it. All right, thanks.